What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with some more Sabaton. This time we're checking out their song, Rorke's Drift. Okay, now it looks like this song is about the famous last stand of 150 soldiers of the British Empire and colonial troops against more than 4,000 Zulu warriors after the crushing defeat at Isandawala. Okay, now there's a whole lot of description here and a whole lot of information, but I'm gonna go ahead and let Joaquin tell us. But right, the Zulu warriors, so led by Shaka Khan, who is responsible for pretty much reforming the military. And I know one thing about the Zulu warriors was that they were very, very courageous, made them commendable, almost fearless. And I believe they also used the terrain to their advantage, right? We talking about outmaneuvering guns, right? With spears and strategy and everything. So anyways, we about to go ahead and shut up and turn it up. Let's get it. Hey, I like the way that guitar was going in. That almost kind of give you like that, kind of like that with that combo or like kind of salsa kind of vibe. Okay, I really like the way that hi-hat was riding. I think it was a hi-hat. And then
the reinforced had been slain. Chance for peace and justice gone, and the talks have been in vain. The prince has been offended, and here comes the path of war. Now the 1,500 men are dead, and the Zulus at the door. Zulus attack, fight back to back. Show them no mercy and fire at will. Kill or be killed, facing or waiting a hostile spear. A new frontier, the end is near. There's no surrender, the lines must hold. The story told, through strict control.
That's interesting. A hostile spear, a new frontier, right? New frontier, right? Battling foes. I think one thing that the Zulu, that they had against them, that they had going for them was just if I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong, but mastery over the terrain, right? Knowing how to maneuver. It's almost like you playing a game of Civ, right? And you start moving your characters into some of the tiles that would have maybe wood or mountains and everything, and then you move another one of a different culture, of different civilization that has strengths in those, because they know how to maneuver. They've been around this. They know, they form their tactics around it. I don't know the details as to where they fought. I'm pretty sure I can look it up, but like I said, we're gonna let Joaquin tell us here. Okay, he probably won't, but I like to think that's the reason why they were, overwhelming against, people with firearms. So.
Fateful day as they head towards the drift. Stacked in boxes, fortified, preparations must be swift. Spears and shields of oxen, high-facing uniforms and arms. As the rifles fires echoes high, beating like the sound of guns.
The way that he said preparation, the way he just, that was clean.
Uniforms and arms. As the
That was
rifles
clean.
fires echoes high, beating like the sound of guns. Zulus attack, fight back to back. Show them no mercy and fire at will. Kill or be killed, facing or waiting a hostile spear. A new frontier, the end is near. There's no surrender, the lines must hold. The story told, through strict control. In 79, when a few held the line.
I like that. Back to back, attack the dead or out. So much fun to see.
Held the line. When the last stand was made and the empire saved.
I always think about the anatomy when it comes to throwing down, guitar solos and everything, right? Slow stuff to kind of, show sadness, despair and whatnot. But when the guitars are going through and they start riffing all through the notes and everything, we getting some fast attack. This was brutal, right? This was brutal. Imagine you on the battlefield, right? And the Zulu army, they don't have guns, but they can be chucking and hailing spears from the sky. You know what I mean? And you armed with just a gun, like you ain't got no shield. You can't. I mean, maybe you could if you were a really good marksman, but for the most part, you got to duck or run. You ain't got no shield, so the things coming from the sky, you can't shoot them out. Like that's some scary stuff, right? Combine that with tactical, that's crazy. I imagine that must have been very scary because, like I said, like I was reading, they were very courageous. So, whew. Yes. Yeah, man. I don't know. The whole entire time I was sitting here listening to this, I was sitting there thinking of the epic rap battles of Shaka Zulu versus why am I forgetting his name? But anyways, and I was just having the images of that. And epic rap battles, they do their history research as well. And they were just talking about that type of stuff. But reading about it, it's a lot more fascinating because you get to form your own thoughts, you get to paint your own images of things. And speaking on that, when it comes to to just musically representing, this epic battle, I think Sabaton does a really good job of transporting you there, or at least giving you the good sense of all this epicness that unfold. And a lot of it is due to just the lyrics, the songwriting, and you just think about how many ways it could have went about this. They could have talked about a specific detail. I'm pretty sure this was recorded. I mean, obviously it was recorded, and things of course change over time, but think about all the ways they could have done this. And they got to find a way to fit a whole lot of information into like 3 minutes and still give you a good sense of just how, the fearsome of the Zulu warriors, versus the British, and, come out of the song satisfied every time. Every time I'm always satisfied when ending a Sabaton song. So anyways, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.